Today I'm making cornbread. My oven is on about 180 degrees and I'm warming up the baking dish in it so long. I'm going to be starting off with 2 cups of cake flour. I'm using my favorite stone ground flour from Eureka Mills. And then to that add 1 cup of polenta or cornmeal. I guess you could probably use maize meal as well, but this recipe calls for polenta, so that's what I'm using. Giving it a quick stir. Add a half a teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, and 2 tablespoons of baking powder. Another quick stir. I'm adding some chopped chives. You could add green onions too, I guess. Some mature cheddar cheese, about 1 cup grated, and also some chopped crispy bacon. I cooked my bacon in the air fryer. It makes great crispy bacon. In a separate bowl, I'm going to be mixing the wet ingredients. You need 3 eggs, which I'm just giving a quick whisk. And then I've saved about a 1/4 cup of the bacon fat from the air fryer, which I'm adding to the eggs. It has cooled down, so it won't scramble the eggs. But you could use a 1/4 cup of butter if you don't feel comfortable using the bacon fat. Now I'm adding in 2 whole cups of buttermilk. I'm actually using Amasi, but the recipe, they're quite similar, the Amasi and the buttermilk, so I guess either. And then you add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients, and be careful really not to overmix it. Just stir it until it all kind of just comes together. Cool, my baking dish is nice and hot. I'm just going to melt a little bit of butter in the base, and then pour my very wet batter into the hot baking dish. And then I will be baking this cornbread at about 180 degrees for half an hour or so. If you put a toothpick into the center and it comes out clean, then you know it is ready. It's looking absolutely beautiful. Look, it's gone all golden brown and it smells wonderful with the bacon and the cheese and the chives. I'm actually painting some butter over the top. And then I'm going to leave this cornbread to cool for about half an hour. I'm cutting into it now, but it's actually still a little bit warm. I was just very impatient and very excited. Yep, it looks like bread. Bacon, cheesy cornbread. You can eat it just as it is because it's quite rich, but I'm always a little bit extra. So I'm adding more butter, and then I'm going to add some more bacon. I was tempted to add more cheese also. I think I might have a slice with some extra cheese on later. But anyway, yeah, this is delicious. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe and share this recipe. Until next time.